Throughout this year, my writing has changed from that of something out of a novel to factual, concise writing. I used to elaborate each word and embellish sentences with unnecessary words to make my writing more fancy and flowing. This year I have learned factual writing, how to take information from a text and use it to answer a question without just retelling the story. With my existing writing style, it was initially hard to place just information and analysis in a piece of writing without adding summary or unneeded details. My writing changed from something from the books that I read to something that I can use to quickly and effectively answer a question. In addition to this, I can now also pick up vital information from a text to use in my writing. I have also improved my skill of criticizing my own writing. I can now pick out flaws and find solutions in my responses and essays much more effectively than I ever could before. My writing had suffered from these things in the past due to me trying to imitate authors' writing styles from books that I had read. It can be overlooked in narrative writing in some argumentative papers, which is what had happened in the past, but falls short when implemented into factual writing. I tried to put too much in to make my writing sound nice, but it came out with too many unneeded details and lots of summary. In addition to my writing style, my use of commas was also lacking. I placed them incorrectly or did not know when to put one in. My older writings from previous years suffered greatly because of this. However, I can now get my point across in a clear and efficient way without too much extra writing through the use of commas. I hope in the remaining portion of the year to grasp more elements of literature like the comma that can help my writing become more fluent and effective, whether it is a novel or a question response. On the topic of correcting my writing, one of my most prominent flaws was my use of commas in early writings. I was unsure of where to place them or where to take them out, but now as I go back and edit my early writings, I can see where I went wrong and how to correct my mistakes. In this example, I was eager to use a comma to make my writing seem more advanced, but now that I go back and edit, I can see the comma was not necessary due to the word "and" already being present. In this example, I did not place commas in the correct position, such as after a new name introduced in a sentence. Here my mistake was not putting a comma before the introduction of a quote in a sentence. In this mistake, there are no commas in my original sentence. However, there are 2 commas necessary for the correct use of the word however. In this mistake, I did not place a comma in the correct spot to separate a dependent and independent clause in this sentence. Spelling errors are needless and careless mistakes that take away points from an overall score. However, now that I can go back and edit, I can see where I messed up and correct my mistakes. In this error, I replaced the letter I with the letter E in the word immense. I could have also used the words great, large, and massive to substitute it. Here, I swapped the letters E and N in the word crowned. I could have also replaced the word with inaugurated, appointed, and adorned. Finally, I spelled treason with an E instead of an O. I could have replaced this word with betrayal, treachery, or mutiny. While going back and editing all these papers, it has helped me to realize how much my writing style has changed for the better over the course of the year and with everything that I have learned.